Hi, my name's Dan Johnson, and I'm the husband of a Plexus ambassador. And I wanted to share with you today some thoughts about Plexus from a man's perspective. Look, you wives, I know probably one of the things that irritates you about us men is that we're skeptical. And I just want to encourage you in this regard. Really, skepticism is a function of our love for you. We protect you by being skeptical. There are thousands of people out there who want to dupe us and take our time and money. And as a husband, we don't jump on board very easily. And it may irritate you because you come on all excited about something and your husband says, wow, you know, he asks questions and it irritates you. But I hope you can see it in a positive sense that really this is his way of protecting you from what might hurt you or harm you or his family. Hey, don't we all wish that Adam had stepped up to the plate and said, hey, you know what, Eve, I don't think it's a good idea to take advice from a snake. Yeah, we'd all been better off had he stepped to the plate like that. But I have this to say to you men also. Don't let your skepticism turn into cynicism. Okay, you say, well, what's the difference? Well, a skeptic asks a lot of questions and demands a lot of good answers. That's healthy. That's a good idea. That's how you protect your family. A cynic has already made up his mind. He's shut the door. That's it. You're not getting anywhere with him. Case closed before it ever gets open. You don't want to go there very easily. I mean, cynicism's not a good thing. We should be open and willing to listen to the people around us, but ask questions, yes, do so. Now, what about my Plexus story? I was pretty close to being a cynic. I'd seen too many people get into multi-level marketing things, and I didn't want to go there. But my wife came home and she said, I want you to try this. Okay, so she comes and she gives me this pink drink with some pills and says, here, drink this. Okay, maybe that wasn't wise of me to just drink it. I mean, she knows I have a life insurance policy, but no, she's trustworthy. So I drank it. And I thought, well, we'll see how this goes with me. Now, as a man, I had 4 big questions about a company like Plexus. Number 1, do the products really work? Number 2, how much is it going to cost? Number 3, how much time is it going to demand of my wife? And then with a multi-level marketing thing, big thing for me. How's this going to impact my relationship with my neighbors and my friends and the people I actually talk to, or my wife talks to about those things? Those are 4 big questions I had. Okay, number 1, she gives me this stuff. Okay, for some reason, at my age, I get acid reflux, and it was bad for me. If I had a pizza at night, I was going to sleep sitting up. Well, about a month after taking these products, I have 11 kids. We have pizza a lot. And it's either eat pizza or starve almost. No, she would take care of me, but I don't make an issue of it. But nonetheless, I ate it. I figured I'm just going to swallow some Tums, sleep sitting up that night. I didn't. And I began to think about it. And I said, I haven't had any indigestion or acid reflux in a long time. Now, what's with this? There was no accounting for this but those probiotics, Probio 5. I think what it does, in my own uneducated medical view, is that it accelerates your digestive system so food just doesn't stay in your stomach the way it used to. I have never had a problem since. I don't take anything. It's almost never. except if I eat a lot of Indian food, which I like, and then I take some probios and it's gone. Product really worked. Okay, the other thing that I never anticipated, didn't anticipate that, didn't anticipate this either. I have hereditary high cholesterol, which means I had over 200. And so the doctor finally put me on a statin that dropped me down to the 175, 185. That's still above average risk levels. Well, after several months of taking Plexus, I went for blood work. Wow, my cholesterol was down to 145, below average risk. There was no accounting for that through those Plexus products. And I noticed that my HDLs, those are the good guys, had jumped 9 points from 42 to 51, which was unheard of for me. Okay, check on that one, that works. Okay, what about the money? Within 2 months, Amy, just by talking to people and whatever else happened, we were virtually paying for all of our products within a couple of months. It was really quite amazing to me. And that, of course, relieves your mind of the financial drain it could be potentially. They're a very generous company. All right, what about the third area, which is time? Well, Plexus is so good about that because in terms of time, they don't require you to do anything. You're totally on your own. You're not required to buy anything. You have a yearly membership, which I don't remember what it is, like $35 a year. That's it. Don't have to buy products. Don't have to do anything. It's totally left up to the individual. Amy's a very sweet, disciplined mother of our 11, and she would, once she got more into it, she would devote maybe an hour a day, maybe not, but that's it. And she determined that this would not run her life or run ours, and she's been very good about that. So check on that one. But this last one was a really, really big deal to me because I'm a minister. Among other things, I teach at a school and do just ministry stuff, and my whole life has been serving people. I have never wanted to kind of parlay my influence into profiting from people. Ugh, it just made me feel sick inside. And so for me to have anything to do with this, even indirectly through my wife, made me feel very antsy about it all, to be honest about it. And I think all of people, we wonder, is it going to ruin a friendship if I talk to them about buying stuff from me and now they're a customer instead of a friend? And this is really a big issue with people. But here's what I came to realize, that it's a lot of things in life are balances. And what I began to see is that Plexus wasn't in opposition to my ministry, but an extension of it. When I talk to people and they have spiritual needs, then I'm going to talk to them about biblical answers to their problems. I never talk about Plexus. But if they have a physical need, and I think Plexus will help them, I'm here to help people. I'll talk to them about Plexus. Let me give you, for instance, there was a young lady, a student in our school, should have been full of health and vitality and just suddenly couldn't do anything. Went to doctors, blood tests and all, nothing. I bought Plexus for her. She was bouncing back up within a couple of weeks. So I know it can help people, and that's what we're all about. One last thing I'd say about Plexus. Based on my observation, they're very honest and generous. Those are two really, really rare qualities for a company: honesty and generosity. Thanks.